chickens. Are you hiding under my porch? It's hot. Huh. I figured we're gonna leave pretty soon. I got a lot of chores done already. We got sports now kicking in, but I wanted to, it's a new week, so I wanted to take you out to the garden. I'm Debbie, and this is Harper Homestead. I moved out here in 2019 to Montana from California. And since then, this garden kind of has always been here, but we keep updating it and redoing it. So we just redid the fence this year, and that's about as far as we got. Let's see. We had some events, so we had to put a pause on growing the garden. Except, of course, I always had food in there, so I try to plant even though the garden's not beautiful, and we still get a lot of food. So as you could see, we took out a stump here, so we have a lot of pine shavings that I just left here. There's a little surprise apple tree that was there. We have a lot of trees that we're going to plant and move around the garden. I just have to decide where they go. I have a lot of mullein in Montana. I try to keep some of it, harvest it, and then dry it in my freeze dryer for herbs, for medicinal purposes. It helps a lot with congestion in your chest, so I save a lot of that. This bed is slowly but surely. If you're in the northern part of the United States, especially in Montana, we just started getting hot, and it is, what's today? July 11th. So this week has been our hottest week. So things are starting to grow a little bit faster now. This is a lot of parsley. Then I can probably start cutting so it keeps growing. A couple random sunflowers that they were giving away free at the market. But these are zucchini and squash growing. I had one flower bloom. I have some sage in each corner. I try to put the herbs in the corners, especially if you get herbs that that will come back, perennials. So I have like a rosemary and a lavender in each corner because those will come back each year. These are my carrots that I let go to seed. I didn't plant any new carrots this year. These ones I actually accidentally left last year, so I'm just going to let them go to seed and then harvest those. Some more sage. More carrots. I have a lot of random garlic in here. This is my lettuce tier. I need to plant some more since it's getting low. They'll go to seed, and then you just have to keep succession planting your lettuce so you can continually have lettuce. I have another tier in the house that I keep in the wintertime by the window so I can continuously have some lettuce. We had some baby geese this year. I just spotted them in the water. They're getting big. You can see them. Dix. I don't know how to zoom in this specific camera. Let me see if I can get them really quick. They're so cute. Geese aren't my favorite. We were actually going to get rid of them during our butchering week, and we didn't get to it. And then lo and behold, my female goose went missing, and now she showed up with all her geese. Look how cute they are in our pond. Showing them how to. So cute. Okay, so our next bed in the corners. I still have a different type of sage where the carrot seeds are. Another, that one's more of a broad leaf. This is the garlic. I cut off all the scapes that grow because those will turn into flowers, and if they turn into flowers, then your bulb will be small. So I got those out. I have some random tomatoes that are struggling out here, but they are out here because it was cold. They're starting to come back a little bit. So we'll see how they do in August. This is my yarrow. I also have a lot of wild yarrow, just in Montana we do. But this will be ready to harvest soon and dried. And then I'll pull it up because I don't like it in this bed actually. I think that's a random cilantro. And this is my broccoli that I had in the very beginning. I'm going to let it go to seed and then plant some more. I have a lot more garlic. I need to weed this bed. I've been doing one bed a day. So this will be my next one tomorrow. But this just has garlic and some tomatoes. You'll see some tomatoes randomly in there. There's a bigger one that I just threw because I had to get them in the ground before I left to go see my dad. This is a lot of celery and some weeds, so I need to get to this one the next day. I just try to do one bed a day, especially when the garden looks crazy like this, which is okay. I mean, there's a lot of grass here that I'm going to do. I'm slowly putting in my weed mat, so I would encourage you, no matter what, just to throw some seeds in the ground, even if you don't think you have your garden perfect. I always just try to throw seed in the ground, just to get something, to get you started. It's addicting, but it's also fulfilling because you have food. So it's really important to get some food in the ground, regardless of what your garden looks like. It doesn't need to be beautiful. So mine's a little wild right now, and I'm okay with that. At least I'm getting food. Oh, I'm actually gonna maybe get a strawberry out of this plant. This is I got some strawberry plants from the farmer's market, and I'm sure it was just shoots that went out. So usually you don't get the best strawberries that first year. Oh, FedEx, hold on. So for strawberries, I wasn't expecting to get actually many flowers at all on my strawberry plants this year, because they said next year it should actually come out or be more productive. But it looks like I'm getting a flower. Just a couple. Here's another one. Little strawberry flower. So might get a couple strawberries. My sage, I have some. I love sage, so I always plant sage all over the place. It does well. This is one that has been here for a while. It comes back every year. Some more mullein. Some of this mullein I rip out, some of it I do keep. I have a lot of cilantro bolting. So if you see this cilantro flowers, really didn't do well out here. Oops, someone's calling me. Who knew I was going to be so busy this afternoon? Usually it's pretty mellow. The baby's asleep. My granddaughter is still here, but she's taking her nap. So I got a lot of paperwork done, and I figured I'd run out here real quick. Anyways, so I think I left off on some strawberries and the sage that was over here. I also have this high tunnel that I love, and you can see I have some crazy asparagus still, just letting it drop the seeds there. I'm getting more and more, which is better, so that way when they do actually come through, I get more than one to harvest. So that's my plan. I try to put a lot of basil in here this year, and I was kind of worried in the beginning, but this guy is doing great. And this side, you can see, is doing a lot better than this side. So I was trying to remember. I think I didn't put in more compost on this side because it was already full, and this side was a little low. So I beefed it up with compost from our yard, so that we just have from the chicken coop. I just usually dig it up every year. So obviously that is helping here a lot. I opened up the windows because or the sides, it's like over 90 degrees today, so it's a little hot. My peppers kind of were doing pretty sad because we did get a really cold frost in late June, or early June I should say, that killed a lot of my plants. But a lot of them are coming back. So these are my serranos over here, and some jalapenos in the middle, and more serranos. So they're struggling, but hopefully I'll get some jalapenos. You get a lot of peppers from one plant, so it should be okay. And then I need to trim back, obviously, my mother's wort. It loves it in here. It does really well. More basil. I had a cilantro plant in here, but it looks like it's going to die. My granddaughter pulled it out on accident, and it was doing so well, but look, it's pretty much dead. So, oh well, what are you going to do? So there's some more tomatoes, more basil. Not all my tomatoes took because of that frost, but I think it'll be okay, because you can see my raspberries sneaking in. I'll bring up that side again. And I think that's some lavender right there in the corner. I usually have them in pots, but they don't do really well, and obviously they don't survive if I don't remember to bring them back in over the winter. But hopefully they'll do better in the high tunnel even over the winter, and I can keep it going. We have a lot of lavender around here too in Montana. So, but as you can see, I watch a lot of people from the south on their garden. If you've seen Roots and Refuge is one I used to watch. I still watch them. Whispering Willow Farms, and their gardens are always so big right now, and you kind of get impatient, but this has been my 5th year now, and I know my big time is late August for all mine, so I still have plenty of time. The raspberries should start coming in soon. You could see they'll start coming in. This guy looked like he broke, so kind of messed him up. But there's some more raspberries. Get my granddaughter out if she's still here. They don't leave till the 20th, so we'll see how they do. I got to get some stakes and some garden ties back out here just for this row to get it up and hopefully get it to move that way and less up against my high tunnel. But here's a lot of plants down here. Got to get these. I've had these for 3 years now. I got to get them in the ground. Oh, this is a blue lilac. Definitely got to get that in the ground. I'm going to put more big bushy lilacs towards the back, just to kind of cover up and give some shade to the chickens. This high tunnel has yet to be made. It was supposed to be done last year, and we ran out of time, and then this year we kind of got behind, so I told him next year we'll work on that. This is our Macintosh apple tree. It has yet to bloom apples. So I had another tree over there and it didn't make it, but I have a couple cherry trees over there and then that random apple tree. But there's a lot of wild apples around here, and it just has not set off any fruit yet. So we're still hopeful. It's healthy, it's doing great and growing great, just hasn't done anything yet. We had some roses not make it, like in my pot, but this guy made it and he made it. But my climbing one didn't make it. Looks like finally my grapevines are waking up. They were in a little bit of a shock. I actually transplanted them from the other side of the garden. It was back there before I had the high tunnels. So now that we put the high tunnels in, I wanted to get them off of the back of there because they get a lot of protected shade. But we just got the water working back here. It wasn't getting watered. When I left in a hurry, I think my camera's getting hot, so I better hurry up. It keeps shutting down. Here's some more. I got blueberries still coming. It started to flower and then it stopped. A lot of blueberry plants, so hopefully those will do great next year. It's a little too hot for my camera. I keep shutting down, so I gotta get inside. But here are my elderberries. They're doing great. They're getting huge. I have two types of elderberries I'll look at. One of them is Nova. I forget what the other one is. I had to get in the shade. I'm coming into the chicken coop. We're going to collect some eggs. I scared them. They're all hiding in here because it's really cool, but when they hear my voice, they all come running out looking from everywhere. They know I'm going to get some eggs. And when I find some eggs that are dirty, because I have so many, like maybe they have poop on them that I just don't feel like cleaning, I feed it to the chickens. So look at them all come running. Let's see what we got. But whew, it is hot. And I just wanted to get out here though and share a little bit, because I was thinking, now that my dad passed, I just really wish that I had more videos of him. I love looking at the videos on my phone or on my electronic photo album, or things that people post. People are reposting them because my dad just recently passed. And I remember when I first started doing these videos, it was really just family videos for my families, because hopefully that they'll appreciate them later when I'm not around anymore, or remember something that I or just look at things that I did and appreciate these videos in the future. So I wanted to make sure I get out here more often and share. So if you stumbled upon this, thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you like my messy garden. It's okay to have a messy garden. Been doing this for 5 years now, and the first year's always perfect, and then after that life gets in the way. So thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope you my camera's really hot. It keeps turning off. Look at these eggs. So thanks for hanging out with me, and hopefully you get to stop by and subscribe and see some more videos soon. Bye.